Total number of cases rises to 85 in Bengaluru. 9 new cases reported today alone in the city. 7 out of 9 patients' contact history yet to be traced. This is the big news we're currently tracking at this moment for all the Newsland viewers who have just joined in. Patient number 350, who's a 32-year-old male, has tested positive for the deadly virus. Patient number 351, a 23-year-old male, again has tested positive. Patient number 352, 28-year-old male, tested positive. 21-year-old male from Bengaluru urban again. Patient number 353. We also have patient number 326, a 6-year-old male who also has tested positive. Patient number 327, a 25-year-old female. She also has tested positive. Patient number 316, a 55-year-old male who has tested positive. Patient number 317, an 11-year-old female who has tested positive. But still, the health officials are trying to, assess the situation and trying to understand that where exactly did they contract the deadly virus from. Now, let's go across to my colleague Ashish, who joins us live from the newsroom with more inputs on it. Well, situation in Bengaluru also seemingly worrisome. Ashish, 85 positive cases, 9 new cases reported today alone, but the contact tracing is still underway. Do we have any information on where did these 9 patients contact this deadly virus?
Well, Neha, this is something that is interesting to note because remember, a lot of cases in Bangalore that have been coming up over the past few days do not have any sort of contact history or travel history, and even if they do so, the authorities are still not aware of that, because remember, most of the cases now which are being reported in other districts have come in contact with someone who's come in contact, who's been to Bangalore or who has a travel history to Bangalore. But that person, the person from Bangalore, where exactly did he get the virus from? That is something that is still not clear. Not just today's cases, but also other cases that we usually talk about. All of these, things, the fact that there is no travel history or contact history, or all of these things are actually becoming a headache from Bengaluru. While you have some sort of a history for cases across other districts, but when it comes to Bangalore, a lot of cases that are recently coming up to the fore do not really have any sort of travel history or contact history, and that is something that the authorities will have to look at, because either you have a SARI symptom patient, or you have a patient whose contact tracing is still on. So how far have the authorities progressed? How much of an information do they actually have about the places that the person visited? Because remember, there is a lot of activity in Bangalore. A lot of people are defying lockdown and walking around, and these people also visited several places before being tested positive. So that again creates a lot of confusion and a lot of panic, because unless you have any sort of a contact history, there is no clarity as to where the person contracted it from, or what are the other places that are actually contaminated, which makes it very difficult for the authorities now.